Hi guys, welcome back to Football Manager 2018 here with Rangers. Getting into the real business end of the season now, chasing down Celtic. We're at home to Hearts today. Could be a tricky one. Hearts there in 4th place, just sitting 1 point behind Falkirk. We're hoping to catch them today. We are sitting now 3 behind Celtic as we go into these last 7 games of the season. Playing Hearts just now, and then we're away at Parkhead in the next game in this episode. So need a good result against Hearts. Hibs are away tomorrow at Easter Road, so hopefully Celtic are away at Easter Road, so hopefully Hibs can take something from them then. Edelman's injury is unfortunate. Brings in Dimitri Mitchell to play left back for this one. Nobody who's down here is going to be stepping up into the team today. We're going to be going with pretty much the same side as we did last time, barring that Edelman substitution there. We've got Fulton, Byram, Riedel, Denswell, Mitchell, McGinn, Jonas, Podence, Horta, Molina, and Alberto Chiacherri up front. Wait a minute, he's wanted by somebody. Bayer Leverkusen want to buy him. How long? He's got a 3-year deal left. We could definitely hang on to him, or we could demand a massive fee. We do have Leandro Latiri coming back from Villarreal, so if we can get a huge fee for Chiacherri, I'll entertain that, but that's obviously for the summer. We should be winning this one fairly comfortably. Play your own game and we will win this, boys. Taking on Hearts just now. Encourage them, here we go. Chiacherri to Jonas. Now Mitchell picking it up. Nice wee flick to Denswell. I hope Mitchell can do well out there at left back today. He is, as we know, on the transfer list. He's not going to be a Rangers player, hopefully, for too much longer. We need better cover than him in the left back position. But he still needs to come in today and do a job for his team. Kone throws it into Walker. McGinn will pinch it. Molina picks it up now. Do we have a counter? Molina long for Chiacherri. It's a great ball, but he's isolated up there. Lots of Heart shirts around him. Cutting in on that right foot. Oof, and he's completely sliced that one wide. Still decent that we can get up the park to him quickly like that. Countering Hearts to good effect. It was a nice ball out by Molina. 4 shots to none in our favour. So we have a corner now. Can we create anything as Walter Molina whips in the corner? He's good at taking them. Riedel knocks it down for Horta. Can't get the shot away. Tees up McGinn. Tees up Chiacherri. It falls to Riedel. It is one. That's not. He's offside, isn't he? It is indeed offside against Manuel Riedel as suspected. Walter Molina does have a knock currently, but it's not showing as a little injury icon at the moment, so we will leave him on. And we've got 7 shots to their 1, but it looks like half time is going to be nothing each. It's not a good start to the game. Poor first half. Really need to do better. We will be telling them that, of course, assertively, that we're not happy with our performance. Mitchell looks stressed by that. Fine, whatever. Not a lot I can do about that one. Walter Molina and Andre Horta have been pretty poor. Not really a lot I can do here though to change it. We just have to send them out in the second half, demand more from them as Hearts kick off. We need to get the result today. We've not been flying recently, we've not been firing on all cylinders, you know, but we've been sneaking wins, so hopefully we can do that again today. As Hamilton will kick it long for Hearts. Come on. Falls to Mitchell, easily down in the chest, round the corner to Walter Molina now. Still carrying that knock from the first half. Can he take on his man? He slips it into Horta. Decent touch. Jonas, Mitchell, that's good tight play there in the corner. Mitchell giving it away to Kone, can't quite get it back. Agyepong now for Vaughan. Mitchell's out of position, needs Denswell to cover him here. It's a good opportunity for Hearts. Denswell's flying in there. Vaughan now cuts it back to Agyepong, who started this attack. He's up Walker in acres of space, and it is 1-0 to Hearts. Shocking play, absolutely shocking. 10 to the season for Jamie Walker. And Hearts lead at Ibrox. They've had absolutely nothing all day. Unfortunately, we seem to be creating absolutely nothing now as well. Kone's corner now. Come on, we need to get clear. Whipped in. Clear it. Riedel flicks it away, but Vaughan will pick it up. Come on, close him down. Pinch it. We need to break here. Vaughan now looking to get the cross in. He scoops it high. It's got to be Fulton's. It is. Right, get it forward, Ian. If we get the equaliser now, then you never know. We might win this. Hearts are staying quite committed up front, so Fulton can go over the top of them. Chiacherri brings it down nicely, but loses it to McCart. Cochrane finds Jum, who hits it forward to Vaughan. Brings it down far too easily, but Denswell pinches it. Come on, Horta. Out wide to Molina. Go on, son. Show some quality here. He's been very hot and cold, Walter Molina. Oh, he looks hot now. Skips past Coney. Gets to the flag. Whips a ball in. Teasing. Flicked away. Horta. Won't get it. Cleared by Jum. Byram to Barjonas. We're frustrated here, but plugging away. McGinn to Horta. Can he find a through pass here? He's running wide. Can he find the cross? Tees up Byram. He whips it in. Chiacherry attacks it. And it is just beyond the grasp of Jack Hamilton. Alberto Chiacherry with yet another goal. A great assist. Whipping the ball in from Sam Byram. And we've got 25 minutes to grab this winner. Come on. Even considering going 2 up front here. Yep, last couple of minutes. Right, Morelos on for Molina. And go up top. Chiacherry and Morelos can play together. They can both be advanced forwards, I suppose. I'll bring Cataldi on for Podence as well. We'll go narrower. I think, yep, John McGinn can play further forward. Second midfielder, Andre Horta in there as a playmaker. Go narrower there. Let's just try and get forward. Something's going to happen at the very least. Jack Hamilton kicks long. We're in desperate need of a goal in the last 13 minutes or so. Mitchell can bring that down. Limited options now, though. He can't really go down the line anymore. Molina's not on. Mitchell back to Denswell. He'll scoop it forward. Morelos is chasing, but McCart will get there easily ahead of him. Back to Hamilton. Closed down by Morelos, but kicks it long. Come on, man. Get the head on that, Denswell. Flicks it to Byram. Right, forward. Forward to Chiacherry quickly. McGinn gets it out to Chiacherry. Go on, put a ball in. Into Cataldi. Breaking forward. Finds Horta. Mitchell's there for the overlap. Horta's going himself. Angles it in. Matip easily away. Barjonas can't win the header. It's flicked on to Cummings now. We have to be careful about the break. Out wide for Hedges. Come on, chase him down, Byram. Byram pinches it. Come on, McGinn. Cataldi now. It's opening up a bit in the middle. Cataldi needs to be strong. Wins it. Horta over the top. What a pass that is. Come on, square it, Chiacherry. Chiacherry squares it. Morelos has to score. Oh, he's missed. Coney's charged it down. Unfortunate. Right, last 9 minutes. It's going to have to be overload time. We do have one more sub to make. I suppose Jordan Houston could come on. For who, I don't know though. Byram's been good. Let's push Byram further forward. Let's try Marcel Edelman. Even though he's got an injury at the moment, he does provide something better than Dimitri Mitchell does. Free kick now, Cataldi to McGinn. Threads it through, Alberto Chiacherry! There's the winner. Or hopefully the winner at the very least. Edelman drops back, Byram drops back, Cataldi and Barjonas drop back. Or not Barjonas, he can't play there. McGinn can drop back in beside Cataldi. Deep line playmaker defend. And ball winning midfielder defend, why not? Barjonas in there. Deep line playmaker, Horta up there. There we go. We're going to contain now. Just make sure that Alberto Chiacherry's 86th minute goal is the winner in this one. 2-1 Rangers lead now. It's been a good comeback after being behind to really the only time Hearts have got forward whatsoever in the game. Tell the boys to tighten up now and just try and see this one out. 16-5 shot count. We deserve that goal. We will go top of the table on goals scored if we hold on to this before Celtic play Hibs. 40 seconds left to hold. Hutchinson forward for Cummings. It's dropped in behind Denswell. Fulton. Eventually they clear. Come on, 30 seconds left. Coney picking it up now. Closed down by Morelos. Jum. McCart. 25 seconds to hold. Come on, hold. Walker. Switching the play. Where's Byram? Hutchinson brings it down. Come on. Cochrane. Anderson. Hold. Barjonas does so well. Clears it. Good man. Jim forward now, 10 seconds. McCart picks her up. Coney now, get in there. Stop him. Barjonas again. Morelos picks her up. That should be game time now. It's over the top. Chiacherry won't get there. Matip will, but it is over. And it is 2-1 in the end. Whew. Good win, boys. Well done. Let's just keep morale up. Really, am I a bit disappointed? Yes. But at the end of the day, we want to keep morale up and keep the good feeling going as we go into this game at Parkhead now. Hearts' Premiership hopes are over. Somehow I didn't think that they had any Premiership hopes anyway. Cherry shines as Rangers win. We're used to reading that now. Hopefully Hibs can do something to Celtic here before we go to Parkhead. Leandro Lettieri's just scored a famous goal for Villarreal as they beat Barcelona 2-0. He looks some player as well, man. He's ready to come back and be right in there ahead of Cherry if Cherry goes. Excuse me. Who's this boy? Rodolfo Bona, I remember him. Alberto Chiacheri actually has... Alberto Chiacheri. Leandro Lettieri actually has 13 La Liga goals, so he's one off of being in the rankings there. Zaza's way out in front at 27 goals. That's nuts. Villarreal up there in fourth place, Villarreal, achieving, with Leandro Lettieri's help, massively successful season on loan for him. And it was the correct decision to let him go, to continue some football development. Ditto for Chiacheri, who obviously we brought back in January from being at Bologna. It's a great decision. Of course, we could play the two of them up top together. Alberto Chiacheri and Leandro Lettieri together would be a hell of a partnership, I suspect. We would need to figure out a two up front formation though if we were going to do that. Now, second place Celtic travel to Easter Road to try and pinch the Summit back before we go to Parkhead. Come on Hibs, get something. 1-0 Celtic. Harabaz, whoever that is. Ariel Harabaz. Polish midfielder there. Polish winger. Yeah, looks an alright player, but it's a shame. Celtic have indeed reclaimed the Summit before we go to Parkhead. It's going to be a huge game when we play them. Really uncertain what's actually going to happen. Decrease in transfer revenue retained to 80%. Well, that sucks. We've been good as well in terms of our financial responsibility. If you look at the boardroom, we've got 10 million left in the budget. We're 20 grand under the wage budget. That's weird that they would decrease the revenue retained on those numbers. Benfica just got smashed by Monaco in the Champions League. That's what they get for having the audacity to knock us out. It looms now. Huge game coming up against Celtic here. Absolutely massive. First place second at Celtic Park. Of course, we will be playing them again after the split. We'll be playing them at Ibrox in that one. But if we could go to Celtic Park here and actually beat them, that'd be a massive boost in this title race. Of course, if we go to Celtic Park here and lose, then we've got a lot of work to do in the last 5 games of the season. If either ourselves or Celtic win by a massive scoreline here, then it gives a huge goal difference advantage. For example, they currently are 1 goal ahead of us in goal difference. So if MD was to even win by 3 goals, it would make a massive 6-goal swing. Edelman is back in for Mitchell today. What do we do? Do we go narrow? Do we play this formation? I really don't honestly know. We'll try and stick with this. This is our first string team, so we'll try and stick with that and see what it does. It's a 4-2-3-1 from Celtic, playing Tom Rogic up front today. Lee Griffiths is on the bench, obviously, for firepower should they need him. What will we tell them? A lot of you will be keen to avenge what happened last time we played Celtic. Go express yourselves. And last time we played Celtic, we absolutely annihilated them and lost to an own goal. Lost 1-0 at Ibrox after absolutely hammering on the door all game. I don't even know if they had a shot on target all game. And that own goal ended up winning them it. As Alejandro Gomez plays it into Tom Rogic. Back to Gomez. 2 of them playing between them. Gomez looks to stand the ball up. Rogic is in there with a header. What a save, Ian Fulton. Jesus, and it's cleared well by Manuel Riedel as Horta finds Chiacheri. What a save that is though. Point blank range from Ian Fulton. Let's hope he's in top form today. We might need him to be. Unbelievable stop. I don't know how he's not above a 6.8 for that save. Goalkeeper ratings in this game are super harsh. Podence is off injured. Jordan Houston can come on. He's got a chance to stake a claim to get his spot in the first 11 back today. Jordan Houston coming on there. Play the Old Firm game. 13 minutes gone. Podence coming off. Oh, Edelman's throw. Come on. To Jonas. Back to him. There you go. Back inside. Nice. Forward Horta. There you go. Looks to switch the play. It's a terrible pass. Alejandro Gomez looking for Rogic. Denswell heads it forward. Oh, great chance here. Horta just needs to pick the right pass. Threads it through. Chiacheri first time. Good save. He had time to take a touch there. He should score that. Should be 1-0. Molina's corner. Headed away by Nordveit. As Jordan Houston will pick it up. And Celtic get away with one there. It was a great pass through by Horta, but not the best finish Chiacheri will ever hit. Good save, mind you, by the Celtic goalkeeper, but should take a touch there. Chiacheri set himself and just pick a corner rather than hammering it first time. As Molina floats in another one, away by Lindsay. McGinn, back out to Molina. In first time, Nordveit away, falls to Horta, but it's offside there against Molina in the first place. Good bit of action though from us, although it's a Celtic corner now, whipped in. Nordveit across, Lindsay unmarked. Oof, it's a huge chance going begging there for Celtic. Good save by Fulton. Could well be 1 apiece or even 2-1 Celtic actually, if not for Ian Fulton's magnificent first save. It's been a good game here though, tit for tat so far. Riedel, Houston, McGinn. Come on, we need first blood here. What the hell happened there? A bit of a glitch there. As Rogic picks it up, plays it across to Trezeguet. Takes a nice touch. Celtic are coming forward in the counter now. Trezeguet leaves his man. Oh, but his cross is poor. Fulton picks it up now. Go on. Get it forward to Houston. Nah, it takes too long. Celtic are well in their shape now. Fulton kicking it long for Alberto. What a pass that ends up being though. Go on, run them and get it whipped. Plays it to Molina. Terrible touch. Tielemans finds Trezeguet now. We've just given that back to Celtic. Easily into Rogic. Armstrong, they've got far too much time on the ball now. Armstrong using all of that time. Back to Lindsay, Viergever, Armstrong. It's just too easy for them to pick their passes here. Gomez, Milner, he can slip it through for Rogic, who's in, races by his man, and puts it wide. And we've got away with one big time there. Big time. Can we possibly pinch what I would say is an undeserved lead here before the break? McGinn, Byram, in, Tielemans away, Armstrong going for it, Horta though, Jonas, Milner falls back to Horta, hit it, oh it's a good save, Houston on the rebound, oh how does he miss? Squares it for Molina, down to Andre Horta, he's blazed it, unreal. Oh I don't know how they miss. It should be 1-0. Houston has to score, Andre Horta has to score, and somehow we've missed. Again, avenge what happened last time. Don't dare let what happened last time happen again. Cataldi's going to come in for Jonas, who seems to be struggling a bit today. I'm going to tell him I'm going to demand more actually. Do you know what? They've been doing okay today, but I think we've got another gear to go into here. Lindsay to Nordveit over the top. To Rogic. It's far too easy. Rogic is getting that ball in every single time and bringing it down. Tielemans now. Celtic look to create something to start the half. Armstrong looks to play in. Trezeguet, it's a fantastic challenge from Edelman. Huge game here. Viergever to Milner. More the game goes though, the more you worry about Celtic hitting us. Linez hits the shot just over the bar. The second half, Celtic have come out meaning business here as Armstrong flicks it to Nordveit, who hits the bar this time. We tell them anything yet? No. We have to tell them to tighten up as soon as we can. We're letting far too many chances occur here. They've had 5 unanswered shots so far in this half. Tielemans now as they continue to pour on the pressure. It's back to Trezeguet now. Closed down but not quickly enough. Bends one just over the bar. And they're really starting to pile on the pressure here, Celtic. We've not managed to have an answer to them so far. They made all 3 changes now. Riedel, can he find the man? Jordan Houston? No, he can't. Goes the other way to Molina. Go and take on your man, Walter. Walter Molina racing forward. Whips it in. Is there a good one? It's cleared away. McGinn to Houston. Looking to take on his man. Oh, plays it back the way. McGinn. Horta, come on. Looks for Houston. That's a shocking pass from Andre Horta. And if Andre Horta can't play a pass, then what chance do we have? Headed for Armstrong. Somebody should have intercepted that. Griffiths is in. Griffiths squares it. Oosting. It's fumbled into his own net by Ian Fulton. And from probing the Celtic penalty area, we are 1-0 down. We still have not had a single shot in the second half. As Viergever plays it to Tielemans now, round the corner to Oosting. Armstrong, Celtic looking for a second here. Trezeguet takes a touch. Cutting inside, Denswell clears. But it's going to be picked up by Nordveit. Linus. Tielemans, it's too easy for Celtic to play this around now. Linus, Tielemans. Linus is available again. Goes back to Nordveit. Linus. They're just toying with us now. Down the line for Griffiths, who's on his bike. Edelman doesn't get there. Griffiths now cutting in. Squares it up. Blocked well though. Cataldi to Molina. Get it forward. Denswell plays it right to Tielemans. Oosting, Tielemans. They're just toying with us here. Switches it so easy to Trezeguet. Byram's not even in the same postcode. Byram gets a foot in, but it breaks to Milner. Tielemans, and we just can't touch them. Oosting to Griffiths. Round the corner first time. Armstrong. Denswell can't get there. There's 3 Celtic players breaking through, and James Milner scores. What can you do about that? We couldn't even get near them there. Couldn't get near them. I'm going to put Chiacherry wide. I'm going to put Morelos up front. There's not a lot more to do. Horta now fires it forward. Chiacherry running wide with absolutely no direction. Viergever with such an easy challenge. And from having a great first half where we should have taken the lead a couple of times, we've not a single shot in the second half. It's unreal. We keep giving it away, like that for example. It's nicked by McGinn, who looks for Morelos, needs to square this ball up here. Puts one in, Horta's header hits the post. Story of the game? Story of the game. No killer instinct whatsoever. This is going to put us 6 points behind. I dare say that it's over. I don't think we could win the title. Griffiths in, Armstrong flicks it over the bar. Tielemans now. Oh. And Walter Molina flies in, 2-footed scissor challenge, and he will be red carded, which means he'll miss, what, the next 2 or 3 games? Shocking decision from him. What we're going to do now is just defend, because we can't, we can't lose more goals. We need to think of the goal difference, which may or may not come into play. 1 shot in the second half, and it was that piss poor header by Andre Horta. Griffiths free kick probably over the bar. No, right at Fulton. He spills it to Nkulu now. Come on, we need to hold here. Don't give them a last gasp goal. Tielemans. Acres of space for Linus. 20 seconds now. Won by Andre Horta, and it's probably going to end 2-0 here. We don't deserve this on the basis of the first half performance, but we absolutely deserve this on the second half performance. We never came out. We absolutely did not come out for the second half. Horta to Cataldi, forward, cut out by Nordveit. And it's basically the same story as every single time we play Celtic. We just have no killer instinct whatsoever. Celtic get a couple of chances, bang, we're beat. We get 6, 7, 8 chances and we don't even score 1 goal. It's pathetic, quite frankly. They shrink when they play Celtic. They absolutely shrink when they play Celtic. I'm not going to do the conference, of course. Podence is out for the rest of the season with a dislocated shoulder. And we look at the schedule. We've got the Scottish Cup semi-final next time against Dundee. Then we're away to Hearts, home to Dundee United, away to Hibs, home to Celtic, away to Falkirk. Celtic will have Falkirk at home, Hibs at home, Hearts at home, then away at us in Dundee United. That's not very fair, is it? Look at the momentum they're going to build with 3 home games in a row. When's the last time they lost? November. They haven't lost since November. Christ, what's that, like 20 games in a row? Yep, it is exactly 20 games in a row without losing for Celtic. Unbelievable. Well, there you go. That's how the episode ends. We're back to being 6 points behind. It's a harsh lesson for us once again in the Old Firm game. And Celtic absolutely in the driver's seat now to win the title. They just have to... What, they have to win 3 games or something? And they've done it. 3 wins and a draw would give Celtic the title. Even if we smash them 10-0, there's nothing we can directly do about it. We need to rely on other teams to do something to them, which is highly unlikely. So, listen, I hope you guys have found some kind of enjoyment out of the episode. I am pretty gutted, to be honest, that we've lost to them again. I mean, if you look at the statistics on this game, for example, the Ibrox game, this is going to just kind of put into perspective why I'm sick of getting beat by them. 18 shots to 6. They had 1 shot on target, and they won with a Murray Wallace own goal. They were down to 10 men for, 46 minutes in that game, and we still couldn't breach them. Morelos gets a 6.4. You look at that game we just played against them there. Okay, it was more even. Second half we totally crumbled. That's completely it's completely understandable that they would then beat us. But look, 6 shots on target for them, 7 shots on target for us. Still no goals. Chiacheri with a 6.4, Molina with a 6.3. It's just no good enough, frankly. We shrink. We absolutely shrink when we play Celtic. We were unbeaten since the last time we played Celtic. It's the last time we failed to score when we last played Celtic, and the last time we lost is when we last played Celtic. They come to town again. I'm thinking with Alberto Chiacheri and the team here, we're going to go and we're going to do them. No, again we get beat. We can't score when we had chance after chance after chance. So listen, I hope you guys can find something to make you want to click that like button on this video. I do greatly appreciate obviously all you guys clicking that like button. It does mean a lot. Also, of course, to follow this run in now that we have, and it's probably going to be more about the Scottish Cup now. I'm really not all that enthusiastic about the league. I don't think we're going to have a chance, but who knows, it might be exciting. We could certainly make it exciting if we manage to beat Celtic and we go into the last game of the season with at least a chance. We obviously got work to do ourselves. We need to beat Hearts and Hibs away, as well as Dundee United at home, to have any chance going into the game at Ibrox against Celtic. So follow that. You can of course subscribe to the channel, which I'd be greatly appreciative of, but mostly just want to say thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time when we're playing Dundee in the Scottish Cup semi-final before we go to Tynecastle against Hearts.